Okay, let's dive right in because we are looking at a full-blown content crisis. I'm talking about a tsunami, and it's aimed right at every single creator out there.
It really is an overwhelming shift. And the numbers, I mean, they're almost impossible to really picture in your head. Our sources are predicting that by 2030, we could see 10,000 times the amount of content uploaded to YouTube
Every day.
every single day compared to right now.
10,000 times. Just think about that for a second. It's not 10x, it's not 100x. It is a staggering number of videos all fighting for the same, finite human attention.
And the consensus is pretty clear. Most creators, the ones using the old playbook,
Yeah.
they're just going to drown. We've all heard the dead internet theory.
Yeah, but it was always sort of a fringe conspiracy thing.
Not anymore. The data we're looking at suggests it's just becoming reality.
Seriously, there's one study in our research that found over 57% of the entire internet might already be what they're calling AI sludge. AI generated or just, AI translated junk. More than half the web already.
And you could see this explosion happening on other platforms, too. A Hong Kong university study looked at sites like Quora and Medium. Over there, AI content went from like under 2% to almost 40%.
And how long did that take?
Just 2 years.
Yeah.
20-fold increase. It happened almost overnight.
Okay, so if you map that kind of growth onto video, you can see why we're doing this deep dive. Our mission today is to break down what's happening, look at YouTube's big policy response, and most importantly, lay out the 3 ways the top creators are already using AI to dominate.
Right. So let's start with the problem itself. This AI sludge, what is it really?
It's that low-quality, mass-produced stuff that's just polluting everything, has no personality, no human soul to it.
You've definitely seen it. It's those channels that just rip movie scenes, add zero commentary, and then they overlay a robotic voice from a tool like 11 Labs reading a Wikipedia summary.
Or the faceless channels pumping out those Sigma male grind set videos. You know the ones. They use the exact same 4 stock footage clips with some generic AI motivational quote on top.
And sometimes it's not just annoying. It can get a little sketchy. Some of the sources pointed to specific channels.
Yeah.
Dignity Defended, for instance, uses these insane clickbait titles like 5 recruits corner her in a mass hall.
Pure exploitation for clicks. Zero substance.
Or Sage Advice, which is even worse. It's basically feeding garbage information to, like, elderly people using an AI voice over a static image, just churning out video after video.
So here's the paradox, right? The really unsettling part of all this.
That it's working.
Exactly. Real people are watching this stuff. They're engaging with it. We're seeing AI avatars with millions of followers generating real comments and millions of dollars in actual revenue. The engagement is real, even if the creator isn't.
But the long-term cost is huge. Because the AI is just learning from old content, it all starts to just repeat itself. It's this soulless cycle that makes the internet feel like it's flatlining. There's no novelty, no unique perspective.
Which is why YouTube finally had to do something.
On July 15th, 2025, they rolled out these massive policy changes. They're specifically targeting this kind of mass-produced, inauthentic content, trying to demonetize the sludge.
Okay, so what are the new rules? There were 4 key areas?
4 big ones.
Yeah.
And you need to know these. The demonetized videos that, 1, reuse third-party content without significant transformation.
So no more movie clips with a robot voice.
Right. 2, using auto-generated voices without adding meaningful commentary. 3, publishing repetitive content without adding distinctive value. And 4, and this is the big one, showing clear signs of mass production without human involvement.
That last one feels like the real killer. If you're using AI to make 20 videos a day that are all basically the same, you're done.
They're going after the replacement of human effort.
Yep.
That's the core idea.
Okay, I get that they're not banning the tech itself, but that line feels blurry. I mean, if I use AI to write 70% of my script, is that mass production?
Not necessarily. YouTube is banning lazy AI, where you just type in a prompt and you're done. If you use it for the first draft, but the final 30%, your voice, your unique angle, the edit, is all human strategy.
Yeah.
You've added that distinctive value. The winners are using AI to make one great video, not 20 bad ones.
Which is the perfect lead-in to the MrBeast paradox. Because while YouTube is cracking down on slop, the biggest creators are they're doubling down on AI tools.
They are. Quietly.
Yeah.
In June 2025, MrBeast launched his own AI thumbnail tool through his analytics company.
View SATs Pro, yeah.
And this tool was powerful. For $80 a month, you could type in a prompt like, use MrBeast style hanging off a volcano. Yeah. And it even had face swapping.
His whole pitch was that it would level the playing field, you know? Give the little guy the same tools his massive team has.
But the backlash was, wow, it was fast and it was brutal. Jacksepticeye tweeted, what the actual FK? And it got, what, over 400,000 likes.
Yeah, and then Point Crow dug up that old tweet from MrBeast from 2021.
Oh, the irony.
Where he was complaining about a Russian channel photoshopping his face onto their thumbnails, the exact thing his new tool was selling.
So he pulled it. The tool was gone in less than a week. But the lesson here wasn't that the tech is bad. It was about the commoditization of creativity.
Right. All these designers who spend weeks on their art felt like it just cheapened their whole profession, like their skill could be replaced by a single prompt.
But here's the key insight for you. The innovation didn't stop. It just went underground. The top channels are all still using AI for ideation, for concepting, as an amplifier. They just don't talk about it anymore.
So they're getting the benefits without the backlash.
Exactly. They amplify their human strategy instead of replacing it. So let's get into the how, the 3 big strategies they're using.
First up, AI-enhanced thumbnails. And our sources are all in agreement on this. The thumbnail's like 90% of a video's success.
It's everything. No click, no video. Now, the lazy way to do this is to just type a prompt, download the image, and upload it. That's the slop.
The professional way is totally different. It uses AI for what it's best at, rapid ideation and asset generation.
So the designers, they start with the psychology, the story, the emotion they need to get across. Then they use AI to spit out 50, maybe 100 different concepts super fast.
It's a huge time saver. I mean, generating a specific background or a character model could take hours for a human. AI can mock up variations in minutes.
For sure, especially for replicating popular styles, like that Fern-style 3D animation look you see all over the place.
But the AI-generated stuff isn't the final product. This is the crucial part. The human touch comes in after.
It has to. A human designer takes the best concepts and brings them into Photoshop. They're not just tweaking colors. They're solving the uncanny valley problem, making sure the faces look right. They're adjusting composition so it works on a tiny mobile screen.
Right, because that's where most people are watching.
The human is the strategic director. They make sure the final product has that distinctive value we talked about. And that keeps them safe from YouTube's policies.
Okay, strategy number 2. AI-powered script writing. This is a huge one. For most creators, this is the biggest bottleneck, right? 80% of their time is just research and writing.
It's a massive time sink. So AI does the heavy lifting. It can aggregate all the research, analyze what competitors are doing, and create a solid first draft or outline.
It gets you from a blank page to a working draft way faster.
But, and this is a big but, the AI has a fatal flaw. It has no idea about retention psychology. It doesn't know your audience or your brand voice.
Exactly. The AI doesn't know that my viewers will click away at 30 seconds if I don't validate the title, or that I need to drop an open loop every 90 seconds to keep them hooked. It makes content that's correct, but empty.
So the human edge is all about connection. You use the AI's research to find the gap, the story that nobody else is telling.
And you fill that gap with your own stuff, your personal stories, like about failing at your first business, a specific conversation you had with a mentor, insights that only you have.
That's what creates the human connection. AI can't replicate. That's your distinctive value. It's what YouTube wants to see.
That's how you build a content moat. You find your own unique language, your brand, like how the Nelk Boys use the word chirp, or Apple's whole I everything thing. Once you've built that human brand, then you can train an AI to help you scale it.
Because AI can generate content. It just can't generate connection.
Okay, so that brings us to the third strategy, AI-powered editing. This is probably the biggest headache for most people.
Oh, for sure. A 15-minute video can easily take 8 or 10 hours to edit. AI is cutting that time by like 70%.
How?
By automating the grunt work. You can do the rough cut, suggest B-roll, generate captions, create chapters, even find the best moments for clips.
And it's optimizing the pacing, too, based on data.
Yeah, this is huge. These tools can look at retention curves. So if it sees a 30% drop-off at the 45-second mark, it flags that exact spot in the timeline. It might suggest cutting a B-roll shot or moving the hook earlier. The editor goes from being a laborer to a strategist.
And the tools for B-roll are getting crazy good. Things like V3 and Kling.
1,000 times better than old stock footage. You don't have to search a database anymore. You just type a short prompt and you get unique, high-quality B-roll generated instantly. It makes the final video look so much better.
Which is that significant transformation YouTube is looking for. So, okay, we have these powerful strategies, but now we have to talk about the trap.
AI tool paralysis.
Exactly. What is that?
It's when you try to do everything at once. You sign up for 15 different tools, you're spending hundreds of dollars a month, and you just get overwhelmed. It's analysis paralysis disguised as optimization. You don't want to be Charles chasing every shiny new tool.
And what's the solution?
Audit your workflow. Find out where you're bleeding time. Is coming up with ideas? Is it writing? Is it editing? Whatever takes the longest, that is your #1 priority for AI.
Go an inch wide and a mile deep.
That's the principle. Master 1 or 2 great tools that solve your biggest problem. Because generic AI, like a raw ChatGPT output, that's what creates the sludge YouTube is trying to kill.
You need specialized tools. Things like Subscriber, which are trained on thousands of top YouTube videos.
Right.
They actually understand retention and hooks and platform psychology.
Right. That specific training is what gets your content over that distinctive value threshold. The takeaway for you is pretty clear. AI lets you make more without sacrificing quality. The winners aren't AI-generated channels. They're AI-powered creators.
So, to wrap up, we've seen you have to use AI as an amplifier for thumbnails, scripts, and editing, but you have to reserve the human parts, the storytelling, the connection for yourself.
But let's leave you with one final thought to chew on. We've established that people are watching and engaging with AI content, sometimes without even knowing it.
Right, and if AI is trained on past successful content and every creator is using AI to optimize for what the algorithm wants, are we just creating this endless feedback loop of synthetic, recycled stuff?
Yeah, if that constant pressure to optimize erodes the messy, human, authentic material that made the original content great, what does that mean for creativity down the road?
Yeah.
Will the best content in 2035 just be an echo of an echo?
That's a deep question and something to really think about as you start using these tools yourself.